Start again.
And yeah, DauT, that's an early boar here. Did he take it again with his scout?
No, he doesn't steal one, but RiuT is going for a steal right now.
DauT has
is
a
DauT
terrible
scout?
map in my opinion. Front gold, no wood. No. Yeah, there we go.
Wood please. Wood please. GG. Okay, that was fun. And
a very strange
instant spot there by Slam, saying that it was a bad map.
I mean, what can you do? Like, look at the closest wood. It's literally
Here,
yeah.
fighting against the hill, or 3 gold spots offensively. The only way Slam manages to get away from Mamp is flying to China.
From who, ma'am?
No, that's from Christ.
What?
Christ.
Oh, I need to read this. I don't know what you guys are
I
saying.
think I don't get the contest, but context.
To get away from Mem is by flying to China. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either.
We'll just leave it at that.
Hopefully we aren't becoming a stream who's
I
blaming
know.
other streamers.
I don't know. What am I inviting here? This is scaring me.
Yeah, you should always
What am I inviting here?
change the topic. So let's talk about the girls a bit more.
But on a serious note,
Vibe is good.
Mem and I are actually really cool. So I think there's an inside joke with we always play BF together. So I think that might be what the joke is.
Okay.
Anyways, what did you ask? Right before that.
I want to change the topic, so I would have given you the chance to talk more about the girls,
The girls.
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. They should have probably done that like after we played, as we talked. So,
As like,
yeah.
As like a
Present?
reward for playing the game.
Yeah, reward, I guess, something like that.
Yeah.
But whatever, before or after, who cares? I'll take it.
actually take that away. Actually, we can keep it. Everyone knows that it's DauT.
Talk about grills is all they're saying.
Talk about girls.
And they want to see Viper flirting with the translator.
Okay. I can go. They're clapping. Game is starting.
That's Fire versus Jingla, probably.
Oh, that's Fire with Jinghua. So game is not starting. Oh no, I was close to,
game is
so
watching.
close to actually standing up. It's a 43-minute game, and since lots of Chinese clapped, I think Jinghua is now leading 1-0 against Fire. That's way too limp to confirm that. Someone is messaging me, hey,
He always sucks on.
how is China and why you're more active in
He's
front of
trying to
China?
talk to Richard. Game is launching.
Out with Robo with Reagan.
Fire.
Dance game.
Uma virada ali agora.
Zlatan, I think you're missing something.
Fire,
Lost comeback.
you lost the game?
1-0.
1-0.
Yes.
Okay, good luck for the rest.
No. Oh, I should have won such a win.
Okay, we will stream your semis later. Okay, then let's focus on to now both players without restarts here.
There we go.
Yeah, very
And-
early in the series, spending their restarts.
Mongols War, as we saw before. With me, I'm Neely, is Robo and Slam. Robo, what can you spot on the map here?
Oh, I think RiuT's base is quite compact on the right-hand side. He's got wood and the gold right next to each other. DR, which are not too far away from TC and can easily be walled in just to the south of where we're looking right now if you wanted to mill those.
Ah, yeah,
He's
that's
got
true.
a stone on the other side of the forest, which is a little bit unfortunate, and that hill is going to be key, I think, for RiuT's base. If he loses that hill, he loses that stone, main gold, that wood line, and then it also affects his other wood line and a second deer patch that he has.
Huge advantage.
Oh, that's true. So, Slam,
Took hills,
okay.
camped.
Seems like Fire
really wants to talk.
is still annoyed of his
Yeah,
loss there. So Slam, seeing at RiuT's map, what of opportunities is this offering for you?
Well, I think both maps seem pretty even. They both have gold off to the side, kind of in the back. But I think one thing that's important to look at for Mongols is who has deer to push, because deer is extremely important with Mongols. And I think right now RiuT, if he has the time, he could probably push a couple of deer later. But
And he could also mill the second group of deer if he really wants
yeah,
to.
that too. So deer is very important in a Mongols game. So Apart from that, the maps look pretty even. I think DauT might have an easier time walling.
Scouts really told me
But,
if I
yeah.
did pick scouts, I should do what happened in the game. I would be
Fire is very, very unhappy in the background.
Fire, what Civ did you pick, Fire?
what?
What Civ did you pick?
Bright Littles.
Britons? If you played against what?
Scouts.
Celts. Didn't go well in the long run?
It was for late game, right? Then I can do nothing with Britons against scouts. But I had advantage, but I couldn't destroy his castles.
Not happy. Fire is not happy right now.
What did you have said? What you said?
Okay,
You're not-
then
What you said before they yeah,
Okay.
of course, that I have a huge advantage.
Fire really being annoyed here. Isn't there a game 2 to be played maybe?
Yeah, somewhere away from here.
Trying to stay a bit focused here on our game.
There's the deer pushing right
There's a deer push.
there. Yeah. So I figured RiuT would go for a couple pushes there.
Yeah. I can see your spectator skills from yesterday already being developed very nicely
Exactly, yeah.
here. But minus micro there, dear. Fire again, coming up and
coming
complaining about
He
game
walks
one.
away and then he comes
what is
straight
he
back.
What?
Sleeping city.
Oh,
DauT slept. Yeah, I know. Okay, good luck in game 2. Okay, finally Fire is gone and we can focus on this game. It is DauT against RiuT.
RiuT's up much earlier than DauT right now.
Well, and actually both with the same population.
Oh wow.
That is
Maybe
really
somebody
bad.
lost a build up.
Oh no, RiuT is without Loom.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
that is risky, but he's getting a nice
so-
scout fight off to the left.
6 seconds, 11 seconds behind. Let's see, RiuT. Oh, that's a herd villager to the front. Let's see some scout skirmish
Ooh, the
here.
micro.
Getting some. There will be very low HP scout surviving, and it will be
Oh,
Oh nice.
one of RiuT.
yes, well done.
First blood. And now he gets a scout off. It is very likely that both players will just go for scouts here, but
Yeah, it'll probably be a scouts. I don't know. You usually see knights or archers. Obviously, some people choose knights in Castle Age with Mongols.
okay. That's offensive. Deers here.
Yeah,
Very far forward.
No problem.
You think he's going to build his stable out there with those villagers? Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, I think he will just get the 105 food and will run back home. Not putting the spearman defensively, and it is scout for both players. I still like the map of RiuT a bit more.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, this is just a risky scout here. He is surviving for now though.
Lace.
Just keeping an eye out, seeing what's happening in DauT's base. And is DauT going back for those deer? Seems to have lost track of one villager. Oh no, he's bringing him back.
Spreading after killing the stragglers. So this scout against scout. Food upgrade now for DauT here. Slam, what will we expect how the next minutes will go in the scout against scout war here?
Well, they're gonna pump out a bunch of scouts, and then you'll probably see bloodlines. And I think you can get a good advantage if you can fully wall in a situation like this, and you can go on the aggressive with your scouts. But in this case, I don't think either of them are gonna fully wall. Maybe DauT is, as we can see.
But still, his gold is super open. Maybe he has to tower that. What would be a good scenario where you would recommend RiuT to go for bloodlines here?
Usually bloodlines is good if they have a forward goal and you know you can actually hit them. If you scout and you see that they're pretty much full walled, sometimes you may not want to make those bloodlines because obviously you can't hit anything.
So if they do bloodlines, wouldn't you want to also do bloodlines so that you can fight off their scouts?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think always constantly clicking on their scouts to see if they've upgraded it or not. And it is kind of risky too, right? Sometimes it's just always safe just to do bloodlines regardless. But you can kind of sense it in a player sometimes. If they're fully walled, you can kind of make that guess that they're probably aiming for a faster castle. But not always, so.
Okay, some GG discussion in the background. How is GG spelled?
GG?
I think it has a J and a J in it.
Yeah, that's what they figured in the back as well. Now let's see the first engagement here. RiuT going back, did some damage, and I think he came out with more HP overall. And this villager will live for quite some time. RiuT has a nice overview of where DauT is actually expanding to, how much DauT has, and RiuT can now do the tech switch whichever he wants. He can go for archers, he can go for bloodlines, he can actually even pull some spearmen to go for.
He's just starting to send villagers to gold now, so Archer Angel bloodlines very soon.
RiuT now walling his map.
DauT's actually, he's getting a nice little wall in, but you can still see his main gold is going to be pretty unprotected.
Yeah, it is. We will most likely see a tower there. RiuT still without any losses. 3 kills against none here. Now the
There
first
goes
kill.
one. Still, he's training very, very well so far.
Indeed he is. RiuT ahead by 1 villager. Bloodlines now by RiuT. And oh god, he has a lot of scouts here. And this, oh, that was a bad fight. Lost 2 scouts for free and even got some HP losses there. Now the spearman is getting offensively. Let's see if RiuT can actually run. Maybe wants to approach this spearman.
Let's take a look at DauT if he's actually building more scouts. I'm just curious because maybe he's stopping production. Oh no, he's still building. So.
Still building, but without bloodlines. So that absolutely helped. That gold, RiuT was on gold. Could we get a feedback from the chat? Is it distracting how they're talking in the background? It's fine, right? Okay, so then we will continue now in the second stable from DauT. That's something I would not have expected.
So is he just going to get the gold, get bloodlines, and then just go full scouts?
Yeah, but why? He didn't scout anything.
Yeah.
It could be so easily defended by RiuT here. Maybe just thought it would have
I
been.
think that's a good start for RiuT here.
He's ahead by 2 villagers, has so much map control, it's still bloodlines against no bloodlines. Now his wheelbarrow will finish soon as well. 9 against 9 military, but better upgrades here for our player from Brazil. Let's see, another mill, very defensively, but leaving enough space to fit in another row of farms here. Needs to run back now, lost a lot of scouts in the process. And yeah, DauT is just going for more scouts. And now with 2 stables.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But he still doesn't have bloodlines.
That's so true, but obviously how could you without going on
gold, that's
enough
true.
gold?
I wonder if RiuT, since he saw his second stable, will actually react accordingly. So
Starting
after
to wall
seeing
up.
2 stables, he should do a full wall, which you can see him
Yeah, he's doing
now,
that right
so.
away.
4 villagers even.
And it looks like he's planning on going up to the castle age pretty soon. He has 600 food, 300 gold. And he's building his blacksmith right now. So he'll be up in no time.
Okay, let's take a look at his resources. Indeed, lots of resources, as you just said. Is there maybe a hole in between the houses? The spearman is trying to find one. Drum roll. No, it seems like
doesn't look
no.
like it.
So there's a small chance we might see DauT bring some vills forward because he's realized he's over-invested in scouts and now he's going to be laid up to castle, but we'll see what happens.
And now he's doing bloodlines. Maybe he should cancel that.
Well, you think he'd have to send a vill forward and get a tower up so we can break through a wall,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what some players do once they make tons of scouts and they realize they can't get in. So, because technically, DauT is actually at a disadvantage right now.
Yeah, so much. And RiuT is actually going for a second stable, so that means he will go for some knights, or will he go for camels to clear up the scouts a bit easier at the start?
He might do a few camels, but I know he knows that DauT's not going to be up for quite a while now, so you'll probably see knights as well.
Okay, like what does RiuT think how far DauT is away from Castle Age?
Probably pretty far. If he continues to see more scouts being produced, he knows he's going to be long off the castle, but
Well, DauT's just being pushed off his gold at the moment, and he's also starting to mine stone. So do you think he's going to tower up his base to try to defend the knights that he knows will be coming in soon?
DauT's up. It's not too bad for how many scouts he made.
Seriously, it's way too loud here. Okay guys, we are back now. hopefully with some more like concentrated casting now. As we said, more pushing in from DauT, and as we can see, the offensive
forward
tower.
Yeah, there it is.
But the castle age timing isn't too bad here.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all.
Should probably wall in those villages, do you think?
If he walls in those villagers,
Yeah.
I think there won't be any knights coming out. Or is there actually one knight trying to sneak around? But he shouldn't do too well against all those
This is
spearmen and scouts.
looking
I
good
think this
for-
tower will go up. And I'm not sure if opening that was a good right idea here. It is now coming, but getting lots of damage.
RiuT seems to be heading straight out toward DauT's gold.
At the moment he's just being close to this area, but if DauT just goes in, he can do major damage. Not really sure if RiuT's decision to leave now is the right one. DauT just needs to stonewall at home, and it seems like everyone left in the back. Okay. We were the polite Canadians before, but after like saying it 2 or 3 times.
Oh, this is going to be so
that's
bad
terrible
for DauT's
for-
gold.
And why didn't you act earlier?
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he didn't tower it. I don't know if he has extra stone.
He's mining stone, so he has it.
There's only one tower now, and pikeman upgrade being researched here for DauT, and this is looking good for RiuT. Villager count is in favor for him with 9. Military count pretty close, but that's knight against just weak scouts and spearmen. So this is looking extremely good for RiuT, even getting husbandry, an upgrade that we normally don't see that early.
But if you look at the front, all of that army that DauT has is completely dead now, and he's got nothing.
Okay, +2 defense upgrade now for RiuT. What are the chances here for DauT?
Pretty slim.
Pretty slim.
I wouldn't bet any money on it of him coming back from the looks of this.
He's going for double barracks spearman, pikeman with defense upgrade,
Yeah,
but
he needs to push right away.
But again, the raiding is coming in. 1 villager down, second one only 3 hits away from getting killed as well. 4 hits, I mean. And down he goes. Camel to clear that up. And archery range now, actually 2 archery ranges from RiuT, so he's adding expos, knowing that camels and pikemen will not perform too well against that.
So wait, we've got a second town centre already for RiuT, off to the left, onto stone. Are we thinking he's going to keep pushing hard or try to boom a little bit because he knows that DauT is so far behind?
I think he will go like maybe 30C and some archers, but he absolutely needs to keep up army production because that's the only way how he can actually lose by not building too much army.
But because he's versus camels and pike, they can't exactly raid him particularly well, especially if he has town centres defending.
We can see RiuT switching over to crossbows now, so this will completely counter DauT.
30C as well. Let's see some micro here, and yeah, just well upgraded knights could actually take this fight, but there's no need for RiuT to take this fight here. What's the safest way for RiuT to play it down safely here now?
I think what he's doing right now, he's building crossbows, and you can see he's on a hill right there with his knights, just kind of holding back a bit because he knows he has a huge echo advantage right now.
Just wait until he gets enough crossbows out that he can take a fight.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this game is it's pretty over that, I mean, he could actually win with military and while he's actually having better economy, so.
Well, DauT does have a
Yeah, he
slightly
does
larger
have
army at the moment.
Yeah, he does. We should probably see a forward siege by DauT pretty soon.
And he does have villagers coming forwards up the top of that hill right now. I think they're going to build a castle because he's been mining stone for a long time.
I didn't see how much stone
He has 650 stone.
Okay, not a bad plan.
Yeah,
For
and
where he's at.
it's a lot of army here for DauT, 17 to 10.
Oh, he's gonna stop that town center.
Yeah, the town center.
Oh,
Oh, nice awareness here
trying
of
to wall.
DauT. And the castle at a pretty
There's
sweet spot,
castle.
blocking the archery ranges and stables here. To see
And it
his
gives
denied
you
as
a
well.
perfect position to push in. Build a siege workshop just after this and start to mangonel down all these buildings and go in.
Yeah, and that was a very good engagement here for DauT, exactly what he needed. And if he continues pushing and is maybe getting those wood and gold villages, he can even out the eco here.
I think RiuT really needs to wall in that lumber camp.
Yeah.
Stop those knights and camels coming in.
Really great idea by DauT, but his economy is just so far behind. Because if you see, he's got like 6 vills forward, and he only has 36 vills total, so that just leaves hardly any vills left at home.
But now the raiding is coming in. Some crossbowmen trying to defend. But Knights was +1 defense. Can do a good job raiding anyways.
And even just idling all those villages, because that is RiuT's only wood line at the moment. He's sending villagers out to the west corner, but he doesn't have any wood income right now.
Wow, look at the scores are actually having a bit of a turnaround here.
He's doing a great job, and how many knights he is producing. And just look at the villager amount, it's not getting higher. And what is RiuT building for a castle? That's a castle I would not have anticipated there. Like a defensive castle would have been such a safer choice
on
there.
hill next to his town centre on the left, defending that golden stone. I feel that would have been a very good decision.
And suddenly DauT is only 4 pop behind.
Yeah.
And if he
This
gets
is
like,
incredible.
he could so easily deny this.
I feel like
Only if he sees
RiuT's choking up a little bit. It almost feels
DauT
like.
should be able to see it because he has a mining camp just
Yeah,
there. Yep,
he
look
sees
at
it.
that.
He's pulling villagers. He might delete the house here. Yeah,
Yes, he
indeed.
is.
Pulling villagers. Let's see. He needs to get archers there as well. Maybe he needs to send his mango dice. He's sending the knights maybe, and this castle could get denied.
I think it will be. The knight and the villagers is going to clear that up so easily.
I think he's pulling. I think DauT pulled a bit too many villagers. I only pulled the same amount of
But
villagers there.
he doesn't want to lose that wood line, both of his stones. So I think it might be worthwhile in the end.
The castle being stuck there at 65%, and this went pretty perfect here for DauT. From basically a total GG now to only 10 villagers behind and having 7 military more. What a great comeback here by DauT. How did RiuT throw this away?
Well,
I
RiuT's
don't know.
building
It's very
a
impressive.
market. Okay.
And it
Needs to sell
It
some.
looked like he really wanted to get that market. Now selling food, buying stone.
Going for another castle. Where's this? Yep, over on
The
the left.
defensive one now.
Near Golden Stone.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of panic from RiuT. When you see, he always used to say too, when you see a market, it means things might be going a little bit wrong.
Okay, another attempt of the third castle here. This should be close, but Mango Dice, as we all know, can shoot over walls. So this gold is denied for now. Maybe even a villager or two going down, but no upgrades there for DauT's Mango Dice, so that's not going to happen for now. And this was just a huge throw of villagers.
RiuT doesn't have any gold income right now. He's running villages off to the side, but it's that one or the one near his castle. But until then, he's got to live with the 300 gold he has in the bank.
I just want to say it's actually very impressive for DauT sending his vills to stop that castle. Most players would see the castle and just move all their wood choppers away, and they just accept it for being built. But that was pretty impressive move by DauT.
Indeed, going for the aggressive move there, and did know this was so important. He would have not have gotten any stone anymore and the wood line, and he didn't have the best wood line to the right hand side, and this would have been very raidable as well. So pulling the villagers there the right decision. And now suddenly we're getting into Mango Dice, not as strong as Elite Mango Dice, but still it's great unit for raiding here.
Of course, and on DauT's side, his main gold being raided by a handful of crossbows as well.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot. And DauT doesn't have the greatest eco to really afford
DauT
that.
actually has no gold other than what those villagers were gathering.
Yeah, his gold spots aren't the greatest, as we said at the very start of the game. Look at those two to the right and this one in the south. Let's see, Mango Dice now of DauT. He has Bloodlines, he has +1, but RiuT's upgrades are so much better.
So let's see if DauT, has he taken RiuT off his main gold? I just want to take a look there. Yeah,
Yes, he has.
Yes.
So he has stopped his gold production a little bit there.
And now more villagers might even go down. RiuT sending villagers there to get back on gold, but instant denial there by DauT having his Mango Dice still parked there. Some spearmen trying to control some area. Still 16 villagers more for RiuT. What's RiuT's position in this game here?
I think it's gotten a little bit better since he denied all of DauT's gold income. DauT has got 30 gold, and that's all he has at the moment, and he's got no income anywhere. So I'm thinking he might be getting a market up soon. He's got 700 wood. He might. Ooh, he's actually going for a town centre on his golds.
Oh, finally, that was so overdue, and that will just give him so much more safe income there and so much more time.
Because he can't really push in at the moment with no gold income. He can't make siege, he can't make the knight and Mangadai he needs. So he's giving RiuT like a minute or so's time here just to stabilize his eco, get some villagers out, and just hold.
And RiuT
Good
selling
castle
wood,
there. Good castle placement.
buying stone. And why is it so good, Slam?
Oh, look at that beautiful hill. And
Yeah,
it's in
hill is
front of the other
massive.
gold as well too. So
And that also gives him 2 wood lines that are fairly safe.
Yeah, and then he can
Just
easily
to the
stop
right of that castle, DauT's actually making a town centre. South a little bit. Just there, that's very close to the castle.
That's a neutral gold spot, and that's very, for a neutral gold spot, pretty central, I have to say. Now Mangadai ratings coming in. Something we don't see too often, even in Mongol Wars.
yeah, he's got Bod Canero, so that helps quite a bit there.
I'd like to say getting ballistics would be a good idea, but it just doesn't really have the wood eco at the moment.
Oh, and RiuT is controlling so much there. And basically they have so many upgrades. I think they have Thumbring as well. They even have Husbandry from early on. So that's just
right, yeah.
since RiuT had so many different units, like all of them are kind of upgraded.
Yeah,
He does not actually have Thumbring.
Does not have Thumbring, but I hope I was right with the Husbandry.
Yes, and they do have Husbandry.
Okay, now spilling his Mangadais up here, trying to continue the rating. I think that he could have stayed here, right?
Yeah, kept denying that wood.
Oh, that seems like there will be another TC coming up. Oh, actually a castle. Not 100% sure how much I like that.
Well, it protects the wood line, and it kind of protects both those stones. Just gives him a little bit more control of that area.
Yeah, probably.
And oh, RiuT's found that TC in the middle of the map.
Smacked 3 villages for himself and a knight. Without any losses, I wanted to say, but Mangadai
Just
going
in the
down. Okay, so DauT did a semi-comeback once in this game, Slam. How was the second semi-comeback possible?
I don't know. It's hard to say because there's not really a military unit DauT can mass right now. I guess he could start building Mangadai, but he's so far behind on production with that. So right now, it's not looking too good again.
And Ro, I think you were wrong with something. Could you check again?
He just did Thumbring just then.
Okay, you got it. Okay. I was
I
trying
mean-
to trick you.
He might start building Mangadai, but he's so far behind. Another thing you could do is mass knights and try and go for a ram push, but at this point, I don't think anything will work.
What a beautiful surround here by RiuT, and he's spreading this in like, it feels like 6 group. Villagers actually can still come from left to right, and now DauT is trying to clear it up with some knights there, but still only +1 defense, so easily be outrun there by
Have a
RiuT.
look at RiuT's food eco. He's got almost 800 food. Maybe he's thinking about imping soon.
I think we should probably. Oh, he's building ram.
And RiuT is doing the
Oh,
ram
wow.
push now,
Wow.
and he's going full Mangadai out of 2 castles. That's something we basically never see.
Not in Castle Age, at least.
Yes. And Imperial Age upgrade now for RiuT as
And
well.
DauT's resources. He's got 200 food, 300 gold.
And everything
Yeah.
going RiuT's way here. And what can DauT do? Losing this castle now, so Mangadai isn't an option anymore. And then it's Mangadai against a Mongol who does not have any castles except one very defensive one here.
And the problem is he doesn't have enough knights, so he can't go for a full knight push in
Yeah.
Castle Age because he's got less than half the army.
If I was in his position, I think that would be the last card to play is bunch of rams, tons of knights, but he doesn't have that either. So
He doesn't have the eco for it. He's got barely 200 food.
He was so long off of gold so that he never could have gotten onto that amount of knights that we would love him to see to maybe get into this comeback now. Second stone spot still not in RiuT's reach. Maybe now sending villagers in the mining camp, exactly that. So now thinking about getting more than only his 2 castles there, and is pushing the middle as well. So that's kind of, yeah.
It's really DauT out. That's half his gold eco.
Yeah. Now catching up in villagers pretty nicely, 90 to 116, but that's mainly because RiuT was focusing on the Imperial upgrade and lots of mango rice as well. So let's see. This push is denied by
That was
DauT.
a little bit sloppy by leaving his rams there all alone. I think the villagers in the town centre probably could have killed the rams by themselves. But not even leaving a handful of mango there to stop that was just a mistake.
Yeah, probably people clapping.
I think
But
it's
that's the other game.
It's
No,
the
it's
maybe
the
it's
end
the
of
other
this game. Yeah, after reaching Imperial Age, we can see DauT probably saying GG instantly.
Instant GG.
And what a great performance here by RiuT.
That was so good.
yeah.
Slam, what was the main issue?
I think it was DauT going for the full scouts and not being able to hit the economy, and then being behind, going up to castle. I think that was the main factor that decided the game.
I think the second stable.
Yeah, I think
What was his reasoning?
he was maybe expecting RiuT not to be fully walled, and you could actually see as soon as he started pumping out scouts, he was trying to run to RiuT as fast as possible because he knew that RiuT knew that he was building a second stable, so he knew he had to go as soon as possible to try and stop that wall, but he didn't make it there in time, so that was a bit unfortunate for him.
Okay. Yeah, and then against the walls, so much behind, and even his aggression there,
Yeah.
he tried it, but
I think DauT could also maybe send a couple of villas a bit earlier to build that tower and put pressure on much earlier as he was going up the castle, but what can you do?
at that point he could not do very much.
And just look at the eco stats for RiuT. So far ahead. 4k food, 8k wood, 5k gold. It's just
In the end, the villager difference wasn't that big anymore, but it just was those 15 to 30 villagers all game long, and that's just what matters. So, that was a nice map here of RiuT, and now it's DauT's time to
Make
go
a
for his
comeback.
home map, and what should he pick against RiuT here?
It's hard to say because I think RiuT is a good player all around. I had a difficult time trying to figure out a home map against him. Who knows what we'll see. Probably Regicide, because I know that's DauT's favorite map.
really
Plus he
is hard.
played against Yo very well on that map too, so I won't be surprised if he picks Regicide.
I won't be surprised either. Let's see.
Players getting ready to launch. They're in
On
the
the other
game room.
side, we have Fire winning his second game. Come here, Fire. Fire, tell us what happened. So Fire is evening it out 1-1.
This time, Fire's going to be in a good mood.
Okay. Fire, high five.
Not yet, mate.
Not yet. It's still a success, 1-1. And now it's his home map. What did you pick, Baltic?
Because I'm good at it.
Okay. And how did the game go?
Well, I had horrible start. Very fire boars, very fire river as well, water as well, right? And lock in the river, no fish
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
And he killed the villager of the dock. But yeah,
How did you win the game?
did you see the tower?
No, we casted another game.
I put the tower on his gold while we were micro.
Okay.
So I delayed a little bit, and I was confident that I had a little better multitasking
Okay.
to control the economy. So I was counting to go Castle Age first.
Okay.
So when you go Castle Age first, you kind of can control the game. And hopefully, to my luck, right, it was set.
Okay, sweet. We get the microphone a bit closer, and yeah, after you won the water in Castle Age, did he try to come back?
Yeah, he forced it a lot. Like
Okay.
10 docks.
10 dogs
Yeah.
with the
8 to 7
castle,
docks. Yeah,
or
in the Castle Age.
in Castle Age?
Yeah.
Even? Okay.
But I had some advantage, right? And he tried to do the all-in push, and if I have fought there, I
Yeah.
would have lose.
Yeah.
So I GB a little bit and did some more docks and just like buying time for my economy, which was better to count in the game.
Seems like a smart play.
Yeah.
Then now his home map. What are you expecting?
I don't know. Maybe Nomad,
Maybe Nomad.
but I have no clue whatsoever.
Okay.
Because when we played Invitational, there were no home maps. So
Okay.
Are you ready if it's Nomad?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Alright.
I just need like 10 minutes because
Take your 10 minutes.
I'm feeling very bad in my belly.
Okay. Well, it's an important tournament. The most important AOC tournament of the day.
Yeah,
So
of course.
better play your very best and good luck,
Yeah,
mate.
someone turned the AC off,
Yeah.
so like I'm melting now.
I know, me too. It's boring.
Okay, good
Which is
luck,
not
mate.
good.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Who won the first game?
The first game went for RiuT. Mongols War. Mongols War.
Mongols, yeah?
Fire is
Was it
surprised
GG?
as well.
Uh,
No. No, it was not. And
See you later.
the 2K4 predictions here from Slam coming true.
2K4. Thank you.
Or more? Maybe. Like Regicide Fortress. Here, RiuT against DauT. It's Marion's War. And
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just clued in now. That's what you meant by that, the Regicide by DauT. Right.
yeah, DauT's home map
It's
being
all-
Regicide
it's
Fortress.
all coming together now.
Okay, so even the Sherlock skills 2.4k now as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, something I always wanted to talk about. Most players are building their mining camp one tile away. DauT is always building it directly at the gold.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I do know in the long run, though, it will, once you clear the first two little piles or whatever's attached to it, you'll be closer to the next ones, right? But
Yes,
that's something I've never understood with DauT.
but that's only like after 50% of the time and when it's less
Yeah.
important.
Exactly, because usually you'll replace the town center there eventually near the north or wherever, and by that point, you'll be getting good amounts of gold coming in. But I don't understand why he attaches it. I think if you're planning to put just a few vills on there,
Yeah.
it's fine. But if you're going to aim for about 6 to 8 or whatever later, I mean, they're all going to start bunching up. But it's hard to say. DauT's playing well, and I don't want to question. I don't want to question his ways. So
But
it's working for
I
him.
think that's something you could have discussed as a team, right? Like, why are you doing that? No, you could have. You could
Yeah,
have.
no, it's fair. But
I personally have a rule of thumb. If I put 4 villagers on one spot, I will build it directly at it. And
Yeah.
if I go for more, I will build it one tile away.
yeah, no, that's a good way. I think that's a good way.
Look,
Because
Rio-
like RiuT's doing that.
Yeah.
I think you should
I think-
always build it one tile away because
Yeah.
you're always going to add more villagers later in the game.
Well, for example, at berries, there's only 4 villagers.
Well, yeah, so
for
that's
example,
fine.
and then you're building it directly at it. But on like water, when you build like 8 villagers on it,
Yeah.
then
You
I
wanna
build
make
it
it
one
this
tile
nice.
away.
Well, I think it's a bit more of an old school way of doing things. Because back then, there wasn't as much micro-intensive economy stuff going on. There might have been, but I remember seeing that more often back in
Yeah.
the older days. So
That-
I guess
that's true.
coming from DauT, I mean, maybe that's why it's happening.
He's
Since
probably
he's a legend.
the
So-
most old school player we have around.
Yeah, probably.
So then, let's see.
Well, is DauT doing one extra villager than he did versus Yo?
20.
Well, I thought DauT did 23 pop last time.
That might be true. So that's one less villager.
So does he vary his build order based on the map, maybe, or
He
just how he's
might.
feeling each
You
game?
might, because sometimes when I ask other, teammates or experts, they always kind of ballpark it each time. They go, "Oh, I go up with this amount." So I don't think there's actual.
Yeah, I can understand differing it, but I'm
Yeah.
wondering what reasons there are for it.
For this map, I don't know much about Regicide Fortress, so
Okay.
it's hard for me to say.
He scouted kind of an open map. I think he could predict maybe open wood spots here. But they're actually
Yeah.
reasonably well protected.
Going back on what we were talking about, though, one thing I have learned for this map is you don't want to rush going up too much. You don't want to try and get like 22 vills or whatever. You want it to be a bit more smooth. So going up with an extra vill or two is probably safer in the long run. So.
Okay. just to make your boom that much smoother.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to really, make it too tight in your boom. So
And I guess that the map's a lot safer than, say, Arabia, where if you're doing a fast castle, being a minute late can really hurt you.
Yeah.
So you've got the walls and towers and the
Exactly.
castles to defend you.
yeah,
And now this time both players going for the extra 50 stone to build a second TC here, or a third TC, second extra TC. And yeah, let's see where would be good placements here for TCs for DauT. Again, he's not going with fletching, so most
think-
likely TCs should be better for
I
him.
think he has to build one on his gold to defend that.
yeah.
This area,
Because
right?
as the game, right there. Because as the game gets longer, Plume Archers coming along there and raiding those villages is just going to kill him.
And you can see his DauT wood there is not really the best place because plume archers can actually attack from behind there. You don't have the towers. Towers might not reach. So
Is it an option to build a TC over
yeah, it
here?
would actually be a smart move to build them in front because building your town centers, I think, are there is strategies to building them in this map to prevent plume archers from attacking. So he did build one in the back. So.
Okay.
But even with that one, I think I would have gone further around to the side just to try to, about where that is, just to try to prevent them coming up against the wall.
Yeah,
But I'm
The
only
tower's not
1600,
out in
so
I believe.
yeah.
An 8+2 range soon.
I think that spot's not too bad.
Both players with fletching this time. No Bodkin arrow by RiuT.
RiuT's only going for the one extra TC though to begin with.
That's less than we would have expected.
Yeah.
He's
he's waiting on
probably
the stone.
waiting for one more stone.
That's
Well, he's
another
still a little
thing.
bit short on wood.
Sometimes in this map before I've tried to build 3 all at once, and if you have a really good economy, it works out well because you can keep all town centers consistently building. But sometimes, again, it's safe just to do 2 at first, and then kind of just ease into a third one. That way, you have that continuous building in your town centers. So what RiuT is doing isn't that bad of a
deal.
move. It's actually it might even work out better.
And at worst, he's only going to be maybe 2 or 3 builds behind.
yeah,
so-
exactly.
Not really going to end the game right there.
Start looking for force TC.
I think he's just going for a lumber camp. Yeah, there it is.
That makes way more sense. Especially because he was low on wood and 0 stone.
With DauT always leaving his king in the castle, has he ever said anything about that?
Actually, I don't know. It's something I haven't even noticed.
Yeah, because most other players leave it in a tower so they don't accidentally ungarrison it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we can see from RiuT here.
Yeah. I was just aware of that now, so it's a good question.
So he's never really mentioned it. Interesting.
Another that's kind of a personal question, and I think it's okay to not answer that one. How annoying is it with Fire to always wait 10 to 15 minutes in between games to start the next one? Because he's taking always a smoke break. He just had a phone call, and I'm more of the guy okay, I'm playing the best of 5. That means I will have 4 minutes in total at breaks.
Yeah. The truth is, I don't tell him I said this. I think.
Okay, no one's listening.
No, I'm just kidding. I think he just gets a little nervous. So
Just
he
needs a bit of time to
It's sort of
regroup.
it's probably a compensation thing for procrastinating a bit. If you're nervous, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it has something to do with that, but
Maybe you should do the same.
maybe I should pick up smoking too. Might relax me.
That should help. How nervous were you in your last game?
My third game.
Yeah.
Extremely nervous. Yeah.
Not like it.
Yeah. The first 2 I was very happy with. So
I like your very first game.
yeah, the first one I felt
Watched it completely.
at full capacity there with
Yeah,
my playing. So
That was super strong. Okay.
Well, I think right now they've got basically the same pot. The DauT's about 6 or 8 bills ahead. RiuT's 6 or 8 Plume Archers ahead. So
Yeah, 4 to 0 kills here.
look at that.
wow.
Some skirmishes here in the middle, getting some kills.
Even with the 4 kills, you can still see that RiuT is 4 plume archers ahead if it wasn't for those 4 kills. So DauT must be sacrificing some extra wood for building farms
Yeah.
at the beginning, which makes sense if he's building three town centers straight off the bat.
He really wants to keep the boom going.
Yeah.
So does RiuT now need to do damage with being 8 villages behind? Or is it just like, okay, we'll defend a bit more, but then we'll have a better army early in Imperial Age?
Yeah, I feel like it's not too detrimental.
10
I mean,
villages?
10 vills actually is a fair amount. If it were 5 or so, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think DauT has got to get another castle up a bit earlier with his early economy, so that way he can catch up on the military count.
Yes. Okay, DauT not tabbing, and it seems like Jinghua is going for, I believe, Marion Spawn on Ghost Lake. So just to keep you updated on fire against Jinghua there. That's still round of 8. We're in the round of 4 here. Afterwards, the winner of fire against Jinghua will play against the Viper, and we will cast that as well. RiuT trying to group up his armies here and trying to chase what DauT has, but can't really find the army here.
What do you think about going for an earlier monastery to try to grab relics? Because I see a lot in the early imp stage, players are sending out their monks. Would it really hurt your economy that much to make the monastery 2-3 minutes earlier and just try to grab them before?
I think the most important part is getting your 3 town centers up, getting that boom going, and then I think it is actually a good idea to get a monastery up too and get those early, because I mean, you're only spending 175 wood and 100 gold, and if you're doing that a little bit later, I think it should be okay.
Let's see, what can arrow now for DauT? There should be some kills for him. What can arrow not just yet finished? Now it is.
And in building the monastery monk too, that's not costing you any food as well, so it's just kind of going along with the flow of what you need for plume archers as well, which is wood and gold. So food is important for late castle age. So
Well, 'cause like I mostly mentioned, because it plays like Arena, most games get to that late Imperial stage where you really need all the gold income you can get.
Yeah.
And if you already have 4 of the relics before your enemy even tries to go for them, then that seems like a pretty big advantage.
Especially in Marion Spawn not having hussars.
Yes, where your trash is always going to be just that little bit worse.
And the 6 now finishing for RiuT, like 60% for DauT here. Needs to retreat a bit, can't really take the fight here. 52 to 52, it seems like even trade, and DauT is going for it here.
Because look at the upgrades that he has coming in just a second.
Yeah, the +1 defense.
Yeah, maybe he should have waited for that padded
It was
archer armor.
totally even. It was 25 to 25 before, afterwards it was 18 to 18, now 19 to 19. Trading 1 for 1 all the
Very
time.
good for DauT
Wow.
there.
Ooh.
Ballistic's so strong there, getting off those extra kills.
Oh, DauT's bringing in his vills to get that forward castle because he knows he has that military
Oh, and
advantage.
don't
going.
tell me he's building a tier.
No, I think he's just going to defend the gold out near his base. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oof. Was not far away. Only one offensive castle away from a heart attack.
But that also helps because that secures that wood line. Because very soon the wood line on his left of his base is going to be raided by plumed archers.
DauT's resources shortly before clicking Imperial Age, and RiuT is a bit further behind.
Just needs a little bit of food and gold.
Now
He'll
only
be there in just a moment.
He catched up with the villagers, only 3 behind now. Nice walling there on the side, and this is the defensive castle of RiuT, and this will be a trap war.
That's what it looks like. And RiuT is actually walling off the left-hand side of his base, securing that stone wooden relic that he has in that corner.
The relic is sweet for sure.
Yeah, and RiuT's kind of in a good spot with knowing that his trebs will be able to shoot off those hills, so he'll get that extra attack bonus on the castle.
Okay, then just give us your thoughts on, like, obviously you want to have hills, but what else are you focusing on when going into trap wars?
Oh, rams, siege rams for sure. They're super important. And I think people actually don't build enough of them in Mine Wars. Well, the people who do build a lot usually do very well, so you want to spam as many siege rams as possible.
That's an interesting defensive castle here. Obviously, siege ram is so good, and DauT kind of won the game before single-handedly with only his siege rams there. And that's an interesting castle. What do you guys think about this? Because it doesn't really stop a ram go, and it doesn't really reinforce the traps. I think I would have built it like more in the middle just to win the trap war.
I think he's just trying to be a little bit safer. He's not entirely sure if DauT's up to him a little bit faster than him. Maybe he saw the score drop, and he's just worried that maybe he'll have Trebs out a little bit faster. He doesn't want to possibly lose 2 castles instead of just 1.
But he's losing lots of Plume Dodgers, but killing a lot as well. And the Mangonel would have helped RiuT out. So now chasing, and it seems a bit like DauT was trying to do something aggressive, now needs to go back again. Siege Workshop coming up for RiuT, and that should be Siege Workshop number 2.
DauT is also building another castle next to that gold.
Looks like RiuT caught up in bills there. Did they kill any bills?
No, I think it was just a little better production. Viper maybe waiting a bit longer there for the food. And now it's still no trap by RiuT. Let's go into his castle point of view. No trap out for RiuT. Is he going for ramps only?
I feel that's a bit risky since he only has a single siege workshop. No, he has 2 siege workshops.
Yeah, but there's no trap.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
He's going for more archers. Let's see DauT. He's going 1 trap, 2 trap, 3 traps, and he already has 2. So there will be 5 traps against none.
He's going to kill castles really quickly, but
Yeah.
RiuT is doing masonry.
And those 2 siege workshops are exposed as well.
Well, I think RiuT just got the capped ram upgrade, and that could be very dangerous for DauT if he sends out 3 or 4 capped rams on those traps.
Well, he's almost got 3 built already in his siege workshop.
Maybe DauT's building some protection in front there.
That's very clever by him here. Let's see, force trap now coming out. There's no possibility of sniping those traps with the Plume Dodgers here for RiuT.
Well, the 2 castles they're protecting.
That's 5 traps against 1. And heavy repair here by RiuT. I'm not really sure if I like that, because repairing against 5 traps, rarely the good option.
I'm actually pretty worried for DauT for once his rams come out.
Look, RiuT's doing siege ram.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
very, very bad for DauT. Unless I think DauT might need to add a couple mangonels or something, or anything.
And RiuT is buying lots of time here with its 2 traps there.
But he does have elite plume archer, and I'm fairly certain RiuT doesn't have elite plume yet.
I would be surprised if he had. Let's take a look. It is only normal Plume Archers. 1 trap going down, 2nd trap going down, and so is the Mangonel. Siege Workshop down for DauT, so now it's... He knows that this castle is going down, I think maybe just focusing, and now the rams are coming in. Siege rams now, and there's just nothing for DauT except his Plume Archers. I think this castle will go down, and what can DauT do here?
The traps before killing the castle. That is so good for RiuT.
Oh god, yeah. Does not want to lose those traps. That was a reason there for DauT, but might lose them anyways. DauT now needs to focus on this Plume Archers. Will lose his castle anyways, and... Yeah, what can he do? Should he maybe pull more villagers? Now he's going for a defensive castle here. Military counters.
Villages is RiuT building a castle. Wow, look at that. That is so risky.
And now RiuT is going for plumed archers as well. And
At
as
the moment, RiuT has
You
about
guys-
10 archers.
think
DauT has 25 plumed archers right now.
DauT's trying to pick off the plume archers manually.
as he should, obviously, and the plumed archer count isn't very high, but the ram count, and that's the most important thing at the moment. DauT needs to go back even further. Soon he is down to only 2 castles. Those 4 traps should be safe, but repairing this castle is not really an option here.
And is that RiuT going for another castle? Yes, it is.
What?
Just pushing in. Castle. He has basically no plumed archers. It's just rams and castles.
What did DauT miss? Should he have built like 2 Mangonauts, some rams,
Yeah.
maybe some eagles?
I don't think he expected that many siege rams just coming out.
Yeah, he was just going for the trap war, and RiuT
This castle that RiuT's building is already being attacked by 4 trebs. So I don't think it's going to last for very long.
Yeah, that's true. Now slowly the rams are dying. Military count still in favor of DauT, but it's just the small numbers there. The castle's getting repaired. Only 3 traps attacking there, but yeah, this is those 2 800 stone wasted there.
DauT needs siege rams.
He hasn't
otherwise
researched
it's-
any of the ram upgrades as far as I know. He's still got battering rams.
Oh yeah, not the
It's
greatest
gonna be so
attack.
bad.
But now all the rams got killed off RiuT, and DauT survives. 3 castles for RiuT.
You can take a look at RiuT's economy. He's got a couple idols. Well, he did at first, but you can see he probably stopped building villas for a little bit. He's probably very focused on his military.
Batteringham still the only check here for DauT, and now killing the next castle. Oh, this looked so bad for DauT, losing 2 castles, losing all this ground in the front.
Well, it looks like RiuT's going to lose that forward castle that he's built.
Why did the stream of Ram stop there? Did RiuT maybe switch into Plumed Archers?
And he's given up on this castle. So that was a very strong push, but very quickly just been turned around by a couple of trebs.
And how?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought this was going for RiuT, and I think
he just didn't have enough plumed archers to keep pushing in. Because for a while there he had less than a quarter the number of archers of DauT. And once the rams were gone, he just didn't have enough to secure that area.
I think RiuT probably needs to build a few more builds too. I think you probably need a bit more than 95 for Mayans.
And it would have been so easy. He's only going for wood and gold units, so just queuing up 15 villages there would not have hurt him at all. Obviously, siege ram upgrades costing 1,000 food is pretty expensive. I think now DauT is just camping, stuck at 900 food, so he will wait for siege upgrade, and then I think he will try to go for the next fight and maybe kill the last
take a look at
offensive
the castle count for DauT. Does he have 3 castles still? Or?
Indeed,
I'll
yes.
tell you that I think they are 3 all at the moment.
DauT is going for
DauT
the relics.
has 2 relics already. That one will make 3 to nothing for RiuT.
And one is over here, and the other one was walled off over here.
So it's going to be 3 to 1 with one kind of contested at the moment.
Okay, could you give us the count of siege rams at the moment?
Oh, siege rams, there are 16 to 14, but 16 including the 5 trebs. So RiuT still has more rams, and they are more heavily upgraded at the moment.
You say that, but not for long.
Siege ram just about to come in, just as this fight starts.
Upgrade, let's see, 95%. First hit is now. What a great timing. DauT now should attack, or is he going back? This is a bit clumped up fight. Tough to see who's actually winning with rams there. I think it will be pretty even.
Ooh, it looks like DauT's winning.
DauT again taking so much care about the extra gold spots here at the side, or at least RiuT is not taking care of them at all.
And don't forget, DauT has those trebs just sitting in the back. If they come forward and start tripping the siege workshops and castles, that's really going to affect RiuT.
Should it maybe be the focus to trap the siege workshop now?
I think I would, because it only takes 2 or 3 shots to kill the siege workshops, and then there's no more rams to defend. And without rams, you can't kill siege rams.
It's amazing how crucial it is to kill the siege workshops in a Maya war.
Here it is, and it's only 3 siege workshops at the front here for RiuT, so that's 4 in total compared to the 5 here for DauT, so his production is a bit better even.
Yeah, I think DauT definitely understands the concept of spamming siege rams.
Well, we saw that in his games versus Yo.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I missed the part.
He had 16 rams versus 3 at one point.
Yeah.
80 military against 60 now. Give us the siege ram upgrade update.
There are 10 to 5, so that still includes 5 trebs, so it's 5 all plus the trebs.
Okay, so that's pretty even, and pretty even is exactly what DauT needs now.
But
He
DauT
is taking
has
this hill.
20 more plumed archers.
20 more plumed archers, and that just gives him so much room here. And those traps could come in. RiuT is trying to go for more siege rams, but DauT, let's see, RiuT was trying to do a side attack. This king is still pretty exposed though. Only 2.6k on that castle. I think players are resigning a bit too early most of the time, not trying to go for any king snipes.
Well, on the right hand side, DauT is spreading out to those golds down the bottom again. And those plumed archers that he has there could go and raid RiuT's wood line. It's out to the south.
I would have never have guessed that RiuT would have lost that hill in this game from the looks of it earlier.
Oh yes, because it's such an important position for him.
It was like 4 traps against none now for such a long time, so that the moment when DauT fell back, he just was in a good position to kill everything pretty quickly, even from range. And he just did a great job of holding there.
Oh, at the moment, RiuT's up in the ram count. He's got about 3 extra rams, but the problem is that most of them are behind his army. So they're not really helping out at the moment.
Which accounts both not replenishing them. In the 90s was villagers, in the 70s was military.
Well, but RiuT lost a lot of villages to the south on the wood line. Lost about 5 or 6 there, and he's just about to move on to the other wood line, I think.
Okay, that would be ugly for instant movement there for DauT.
And RiuT's only got about 400 wood in the bank at the moment. So losing 10 to 15 villas on his wood line is really going to hurt him.
He's back to 3 castles now, though. And oh, he's going for the push. And this king is really exposed, like I said before. This is maybe...
The gate is open.
Oh,
the gate is open.
If DauT loses,
If those plumes go right next to that castle right now.
I think it could be. It could be a move. I think he could kill this. Like, seriously.
Ooh,
forgetting
DauT's
where
getting
your
masonry.
forgetting where your king is in a game like
Now
this.
he's walling this castle even. I think he should have sent the king now, at least to this castle. Maybe even further.
Oh, I don't
Let's
know.
see.
Oh no.
RiuT could go for the kill here.
No, get closer to
This
the
could
castle.
be so
Get
sick.
closer to the castle.
Wait, okay, and people are clapping already.
For a
Small
different
spec delay. Let's see the king. Where is he going? RiuT is going for it. He isn't doing spies so far. And where is the king? Let's see. RiuT is going for the positioning. He's expecting the king to come from this area. Where is he coming out? Let's speed down a
there's
bit.
the king. There
The
it
king
is.
is. He is
Behind
there.
me.
And it is
Oh,
a sniper.
there's the
RiuT and
king
he's closing
snipe.
out the game. After it looks so bad.
Oh wow.
What a move!
DauT was,
Oh man.
It looked like DauT had that game in the box there. But
I don't think DauT's gonna sleep on that one.
and RiuT just said, nope, I'm not going to push you that way to that gold. I'm just going to go this way.
What a
Completely
move!
wrong-footed him. That was just wow.
Too
I have
sick.
no words.
And didn't I say like 30 seconds before that move that players aren't going often enough for the king snipes?
But really, who would expect the king to be sitting in a castle that far forward?
Oof. Well, it was a start castle.
But he does have 2 towers in the back of his base that he could have left the king in.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I can see one happy Ryu from here. Or
He's
at least
very
he
happy.
was.
He's got a nice cheeky grin on his face
he
going,
was-
I did it. I got
Oh
it.
god. Oh, and even DauT going to congratulate. Let's show the players, and maybe we can get them both for the interview. Whoops,
Oh,
that's
DauT
pretty
giving an
weird.
interview, that would be impressive.
Okay, I think everyone heard that now, but we can repeat that. Okay. So, RiuT advancing. Maybe we can get them for a small interview. DauT, could you come?
Yes.
Oh, he's-
Yes.
No, because chefs stop working soon, so if you don't go,
okay.
3 tables and pay for it, so you have to
Well, yeah, but like I can see why we have to go for food, but why do we have to tournament?
because the production crews turn up and they have the tables and
Okay, okay, okay,
what's
okay,
their target, it's all linked. So
okay, okay. Then we will just try to get an interview with RiuT, and then we can repeat that for the stream. It's 2-0 RiuT here, and he would have gone. Let's see. Oh, I close the window, so we'll keep it with that. RiuT, can you come for an interview? Oh, thumbs up.
Oh, he'll be here soon.
He will be here soon. So then I can keep AOC open and we'll focus it back on us again. That was a thumbs up we were looking for. And
That was impressive.
I will go back a bit more to get all of us on the screen.
I think Slam has left us. He doesn't want to hang around for the interview.
Seems like it.
But thanks to Slam for hanging around.
I can just repeat the bad news we just got. Yeah, since the Chinese guys were drinking this evening so heavily, we had to delay the tournament for like 3 hours. And now the production crew is going and they have all the cables. And therefore we will need to end the tournament here. They will let Fire and Jinghua play their last game out. It's actually looking good for Jinghua here. And the other semifinals and the finals will have to be played online. And since the players will be traveling, I think like next weekend or the weekend after that should be possible. But now, RiuT, sit down. What a sick move in game number 2.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a very nice game.
That was a very nice game.
Did you know the king was sitting in that castle?
Not really. I just I bet it was there because I saw that there was something inside.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I think I'm losing, so let's try something.
Yeah.
And I also saw that his Sigurd shop was in the right side. So I was like, okay, I will have more hands here pushing. So that was the move. I was trying to kill castles and maybe try to find the king. And it worked.
So exciting. Just watching it get closer and closer, and then the king pops out and it's dead.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Sweet move. Yeah, well, as we had the game before, actually we don't need to show that again, but like over here the push was so good, and indeed no siege workshop, like you said, they were all on the right hand side. And yeah, maybe you just tell us, like, your first ram push looked to be pretty good here, but after like the first 8 rams you kind of lost steam.
Yeah, I think my mistake was that I lost the control of my economy. I think when I
那么现场的观众麻烦这个配合一下吧，因为这个机位的问题的话，因为现场观众比较少，然后能不能沿着这一侧的话，全部起到这一侧来做，配合一下镜头，好吗？有观众想坐在这边的话，把那个手上扶正一点，然后你们坐在这边观看。
So since all the Asian guys
就是沿着这条线斜着坐这边的一个三角形就可以了。对，沿着这边。
What?
对，稀稀拉拉坐下来，对，就坐在这一侧也可以。
They're trying to rearrange the tables now, the chairs now. Not really sure if that's necessary right now. So you said like after the ramp push.
Yeah, I think when I was pushing with Ram, I lost the control of my economy. So I was like owing, and it's dangerous when you do this. My economy was really ugly, and I wasn't focused on fixing it, only on the army. And like I need to win that battle, but it's so that he could defend himself, and then I was behind in the economy, so it was really dangerous.
Yeah, that's true. And game 1, when did you think the tide switched there? It was like scouts against scouts?
Yeah, it was scouts against scouts, and I think I was up earlier, and also had no loom, so my economy was really good, and I could damage him a lot with my scouts. So I knew I had the game in the beginning, but I almost gave him the victory when he pushed me with pikes and castles. So
That castle must have been pretty surprising.
yeah,
Just
it
popping
was
up on your front.
so surprised. Yeah, I wasn't expecting at all that castle, and the push with pikes I was expecting. Then I started making X-bow, but I was low in gold. My economy wasn't too great because I had economy to do knights, so I had a lot of food, but not much gold in income, and wood was not the best as well. So it was really dangerous because I had no X-bow to stop that, and he has also not just pikes, but he had knights and camels together, which is harder for 5 X-bows. So when he was he started to kill my army, I was like, okay, what's going on now? And I saw the scar getting closer again, and I thought, okay, I need to relax and and I tried a stupid castle. I was like, okay, let me go forward as well, but it was too dangerous castle. Should not do that. But then I was like, okay, let me calm down and play safe and fix my economy. I am still better. Try to hit him a bit as well, and I did with knights and 3 or 4 X-bows. So that was my goal, to get back in the game with better economy, because he almost got me with that push. Okay.
We've got a question from the chat. How is it like to win versus your biggest idol?
Oh, it's amazing. Before even start the game, I was like, man, I don't even care if I lose because he's my idol since the beginning. I remember watching like 10 times him against Drink Tea and trying to learn his BO. So it was an amazing player. DauT is still my idol, and I was like, okay, I was really having fun in the games, you know. Let's do
they were
it.
so back and forth all the way through.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Will DauT be interviewed? If someone can convince him to come down, I'm sure we'll interview him. But he seems to like avoiding interviews wherever possible.
I will do like one interview of like our typical 3 to 7 minutes during the days for sure. But it seems like now he's trying to avoid us. He actually was shortly looking at us, but then looking away. Oh no, he's looking at the girls.
Come on. No.
DauT! Interview time! No English.
No. Maybe if he'd won the mini cup, then maybe we could interview
Maybe
him.
the DauT Cup, you mean?
The DauT Cup, yes.
Oh.
I'm sure he'd give an interview after that, winning his own cup.
Yeah, probably. Okay, thank you, RiuT. Any shoutouts? Anything you want to say about the games you didn't mention yet?
Yeah, that's it pretty much. I'm very excited by the tournament.
Okay.
It's been amazing so far.
Okay.
Thank you.
How did you feel after losing yesterday?
Well, I was a bit sad, but it was just right after the game. But it's okay. I think they deserve the win. It was very, very nice match over here. I mean, I feel amazing playing over on China. It's all fine.
Yeah. So, thank you, RiuT.
Thank you, Neil.
Congrats on your great one against your
Good work.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Bye, guys. See ya.
See you.
So now Robo. What are we doing? Are we?
Do we want to try to jump into...
Well, we already know that it's over. So
So is this game 2 or is this game 3?
this is game 3.
This is game 3,
Fire
okay.
won game 2. But the score is like 2k difference, right?
No, it looks about right.
Yeah, it is looking very good here for Jinghua. I think will not make
Fire is in there.
Fire is in.
Maybe, yeah, and maybe even.
Maybe we will get the great comeback. Maybe we can just speed up to life and
I guess we may as well try jumping in.
where is Jinghua against Fire? There it is. Let's see, 1 megabyte.
Oh, that's going to take a while to download.
That's going to take a while. The funny thing here is we have like 1.5.
1.5, 2 meg down, and something like 40 up,
Yeah,
I think.
so weird.
So we'll maybe make it in, maybe we won't.
Well, they will stay there another week. I think there will be like organized traveling for the players and the crew around that for like 3 or 4 days.
Oh, and we're in.
Yeah. So I will just delete the scoreboard then, and all of you guys know that this is Jinghua against Fire. This is game 3.
The score is obviously 1-1 in the best of 3.
Obviously. So we will just do it speed run because it can go down, end very shortly. It is the Mayans War doing Rush against Rush, running around, M&A forward, let's see. And that's a nice aggression here by Fire. He was actually, let me see.
Ooh, luckily Inghao has that goal down to the south.
Nice aggression here. Now we clear up from Fire. I think we can do a bit slower so that we can catch at least something. And let me get the microphone for the real feeling here, or the headphones. Now fetching coming up. And they obviously not doing too much anymore against +1/+1 Artemis here. That's a nice control of both stone spots and the gold.
And if he keeps pushing his towers, I think he can start to deny farms and really... Ooh, a house there would be so good. But if Fire keeps pushing his towers and can start to deny Yinghao's farms, then he might slow him down to feudal age, or castle age, quite significantly.
See how he will approach that. Not having a house here really cost him a lot. He lost like 3 villagers and had to build like 6 something farms on his own. I'm trying to micro at the front, but not really winning that much in the back. So let's see. Now some clear up.
The problem is that's a lot of skirms, just a lot of archers. So that's really difficult for Fire to fight.
Indeed, maybe he should have just went for the kill there on the deer. Trying to micro some, but just needs to run back. Scum against Scum now, trying to go aggressively with the archers. Trying to go through, killed one villager, lost the rest of the archers. And now we are hitting castle edge by both players pretty soon. And yeah, we will get an after interview with Fire for sure. He is English.
Yes, he speaks English.
No, he is English. I wanted to like do the wanted to do the DauT. He said he doesn't know English. And some tapping going on, so the game ended indeed. And Jinghua going over, giving the handshake. We'll still know who won. Mangonel aggression here by Fire. Jinghua spreading around quite nicely, but he's clearing up a lot there with his Mangonel micro.
That one Mangonel did so much damage there.
Oh, and that's a sick aggressive castle by Jinghua.
2 forward castles.
Where does he had an extra stone, as it seems, because his other 2 stones are over here. Something, yeah, Fire was not hoping to happen. Even leading the main TC here. Fire now going early in peel rage. Like we said before, this defensive castle is getting up. So nice control over there.
Fire with a much earlier lead up to Imperial Age.
Oh, but look at the population.
Oh yes. Oh,
34
wow.
to 116. We didn't catch that. That's
only 1 TC for Fire.
Now it's
and that
Imperial Age.
castle
That will live.
it's very low health though.
Oh, 300 HP only.
And you have Imp and he's doing infantry upgrades, switching into Eagles maybe? Yep, there's the elite Eagle. And Fire can't stop this, he just doesn't have the military.
GG. So, like, this forward I liked a lot, but then just...
Neglected his eco a little bit too much, I think.
Yeah, the raid was just too brutal, and then maybe too many archers?
Well, possibly.
Viper? Oh, they're screaming for Viper. And then we will just switch to the main stage. Let's see what's going on there. That's us, and that's Fire sadly losing 2-1 to Jinghua. So we will have Jinghua against Viper playing the top semi-final.
Yep, and then over that, first RiuT.
Indeed, that in a best of 5, or maybe since it's online, we can extend the series.
Maybe.
We will have to see the nodding head admin here, so maybe we can do something. And it seems like they want to do
some sort of presentation ceremony.
Yeah. So let's switch the webcam to view on them. Whoops, not sure what's going on.
好，那么这个豆豆杯的1v1单挑赛的这个决赛呢，将在网络进行直播，那么打网上赛。那么持续关注风息的直播间，将获得就是豆豆杯1v1单挑赛的决赛的结果，好吧？那么今天由于时间的问题啊，也是参赛的这些选手们也是打了非常长的时间了啊。那么另外呢，就是现场的观众们在离场之前都可以到门口的话，可以领取由这个赛事的组织方为大家提供的精美的礼品1份，好吗？那么离场的时候再这个拿下这个礼品。好的，那么现在进行的话，帝国时代2王者之师的颁奖。
Ah, that's winner ceremony.
Now
I get
let's
what
get an award.
首先感谢斗鱼 TV 对本次比赛的大力支持，另外感谢赛事组织方和国际组委，感谢现场观众的热情，感谢在直播间所有的弹幕网友。
Thanks for everyone's devotion for this game.
那么接下来的话，我们掌声有请2016年度帝国时代2王者之师亚军队伍神队上台。
Let's welcome Pirates to the stage and receive the award.
Pirates 好，那么接下来的话是有请2016年度帝国时代2王者之师冠军队伍 SY 战队上台。
大家掌声欢迎。
那么接下来的话是有请本次比赛的颁奖嘉宾斗鱼 TV 官方负责人阿布上台。大家鼓掌。 好，那么现在的话是让阿布巴给这个亚军队伍颁奖。颁个拍吧，恭喜你们，恭喜你们
！Congratulations！
大家过来。那接下来由阿布的话给这个王者之师冠军队伍 S2战队颁奖。把风都举起来，这个啊，激动一下。希望中国战队再接再厉啊！那么当然的话，也是有请阿布的话为本次比赛的话致辞。
大家掌声欢迎。
大家好，我是斗鱼
Lagging too much.
阿布。作为我们这次斗鱼 TV 做这次帝国的赛事的一个代表，就是非常感谢大家。这次赛事的策划，我们历经了半年左右。整个赛事吸引了40个国家、36支队伍，近160多名选手参与我们的比赛。总共比赛场次可能超过了有这个50场，然后总的时长，线上直播时长达到了500小时。这个虽然比赛中可能有一些不完美的地方，但是我觉得我们的诚意是足够的。非常感谢所有关注和支持这次比赛和活动的一些朋友和帝国爱好者，谢谢大家。
From left to right, translator Lux, Moonlight, Lofting, DauT, Yo, Paladin, Slam, Fire, DauT, RiuT, and Viper.
聚集在我们的直播平台之上，这也为大家寻找了一个好的一个赛事的呈现方式。希望大家继续支持我们的帝国时代，支持我们的帝国直播，谢谢大家。
感谢阿布的精彩致辞，大家可以先从右边推出的先下台入座。
那么阿布的话也是感谢阿布，感谢斗鱼 TV 的大力支持，感谢各位队友。那风队的等一下吧，风队等一下，黄爷。那这样的话，这个因为这个风队也是作为这个本次这个比赛的这个策划人，那么我们也想请风队呢为这次比赛的圆满结束呢，那么致辞，好吧？
大家掌声欢迎。
还是最感谢的是几个对我们比赛支持的几个老板，有 SY 的老板春辉，还有我们的 YY。
That's Paladin speaking, the guy who gave more than $30,000 for this tournament out of his pocket and of the money of his stream.
然后呢，也感谢一下我们的一个团队，哪些人呢？我其实最感谢的是阿炳。因为阿炳从他提早2天过来，他在干嘛呢？他都是在没日没夜的在弄我们那些现场的设备，非常辛苦。所以我只想在这里跟他说一句：谢谢你，阿炳。没有阿炳这个比赛不可能够像这样的一个落幕。然后呢，还要谢谢鬼叔。说真的，因为鬼叔是临时被喊上班主持的这个。我知道对你来说有点对不住你，但是非常谢谢你。然后还有突突和老胡，因为他们特意过来帮忙我们的直播，并且把直播效果达到了一个新的高度，非常感谢他们2个，谢谢你们，同学们。那么还有就是我们直播间参与众筹的广大帝国玩家，谢谢你们的每一份力量。因为大家的力量，所以我们才能拧成一股绳一样，把帝国重新又做到了一个新的高度。谢谢大家。最后呢，希望帝国越来越精彩吧。
好，谢谢分析的精彩致辞。
那么，相信这次比赛的圆满结束呢，我相信也是会有越来越多的老朋友会重拾帝国，同样也会有越来越多的新朋友加入帝国，因为我们帝国情怀永不落幕。谢谢大家。
So it seems like everyone has to eat now. Just show you the venue again, and I think that's it. Seems to be time to say goodbye. Oh no! Oh, that's good. It's on my shark. Oh no, not my shark.
Oh, yeah, never know got a shark.
Not my shark. He's trying to get one, but
never know got a shark.
didn't win anything. Oh god!
Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one.
Sweet. Oh, I want the big one.
I want the big one.
Don't interrupt the streaming. So it's time to wrap it up. I think everyone should get back here. Richard, could you come here as well? And yeah,
What are we doing?
that was like just a wrap up from the whole 2 days. That was the weekend here in Fuzhou, China. We had a great best of 9 series yesterday.
Oh, it was amazing.
And lots of nice 1v1 games today. Sadly, because of the heavy drinking of the Chinese, being delayed like 3 hours or something.
各位携带好自己的个人物品，我们尽快的、有序的退场。我们场地时间有限，然后我们还需要拆台的时
There are
间。
more sharks.
God, there's so many more
请
sharks.
各位携带好自己的物品，有序的退场。
SY won yesterday, now another group photo. And yeah, I think we had some good to average casting.
I don't really want sharks. It's my shark.
Bobo, where's my shark? Not really. He's not the sharing guy. And yeah, thanks everyone for working here. Thanks Paladin for giving us all out. Do you for doing the organization for the streaming. Sadly we couldn't stream to Twitch directly, but that's only the fault of the Chinese government and their firewall and their like free rights policy or something
Whatever
like
it
that.
is.
But we should not get into detail so much. We have behind the scenes we had Nimino working as Sunifed on the chat, the most smiling guy ever. We have POV Limp, the guy with the shark. In the background we have Togao, not losing a single game in a team game this whole weekend. So good job by him. Some random guys taking photos. Helen here in the front. Helen, wave. Without
has a
her,
big shark.
would not have been possible. And yeah, so that will be it from us. Richard, the most smiling guy, just shortly behind Nimino, and random guy 1 to random guy 7 in the background. I think we'll wrap it up here. I will just leave the camera on and maybe some music.
Yeah, just for a couple of minutes.
And you can just, yeah.
Well, it's all going to get turned off soon anyway.
What do you mean?
It's all going to get turned off soon anyway, isn't it? Because they're clearing this whole place out, aren't they?
That's
yeah,
true.
Everyone should keep an eye on what's happening.
And thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any feedback for us, there is lots of forums where you can post bad things about us.
Or don't. Just say all the good things. That
All
works too.
good things for a change. And it seems like Lim wants to say anything.
To you.
To me?
In private.
In private?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
never
I think
that's
you're-
never
I think-
good.
I think you're in trouble.
That's like when your parents are coming and calling you with your second name.
Yes.
Oh, that's like
That's not
oh,
good.
Nearly Hippo Reichert. Now get to the kitchen. And you know, oh God.
Not
Did,
good.
did I do the dishes? Did I do my homework? Did I lose my keys or something? So,
Okay. We're
thank
all
you
going on the
guys.
stage, it seems.
We're going to the stage, so I will just randomly show you
We'll
the
turn the
stage.
camera around so
and
that you can see.
Enjoy everything, guys. keep AOC alive.